Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to do your oil change on your 2022 Ford Maverick. So let's check my Ford Maverick first. FX4. I just installed the window deflector. So this is my Maverick. Well, first thing first, you gotta pop the hood. And now I'm just gonna show you my mileage. So I have 14,789 kilometers, so it's about 8 miles, I guess, and it's my second change, so it's better to do it earlier than later. So let's do this. Well, what you need to do this job is your oil. So this is the Castrol Edge full synthetic, so I think it's the best way to run any motor, so it's with synthetic oil. So I have the oil filter. This is the number. So you can buy some on Amazon, and at Ford dealers in Quebec, Canada, it's about $12. So it's really cheap, and I guess this is the best oil filter for your Ford engine. And you need your impact just to take off the bolts, and you need your jack. So let's do this. I'm gonna show you where to put your jack on your Ford Maverick. So you see right under there you have this little lip. I don't put my jack right on this lip. I put it just beside it, right there, because it's tougher, you know. Let's put this up. Just like this. You see, it's right beside, and you lift your car. Don't forget to put your handbrake. It's electric handbrake. For those who don't know what type of oil you have to put, it's written right there. It's 5W30. So it's pretty easy. I just went for a little drive, so to make my oil a little bit warmer, so it's not thick, so it's easier to just go into the pan. So for the Castrol, it's only a 5 liter. So my last oil change, I used Pennzoil, so I had this little, because you have to put 5.4 liters in the Ford Maverick. So I wanted to use my impact, but I rather use my power ratchet. It's AC Delco. So you need this type of bit. So let's check which one you have to take. You know, under your Maverick you have 2 panels, 2 skid plate. You have the first one right there and the second one. You just need to take off the second one. So for that you need a T30 bits. This is the type of bit you need. Let's do this. And the last one right there. So that's the first step. I really like the skid plate. I'm going to show you how thick it is. It's pretty thick. So now you have to take off these big bolts. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big bolts. So let's do this. So for the next step, you need a 13 socket. So look at my my brand new tool. This is a 1.5 inch 5 amp Milwaukee fuel impact. This is pretty awesome. Let's do this. This skid plate is pretty heavy, so look at the big bolts you got. This is pretty big, you know. When I bought the FX4, I said, oh, it's just a little skid plate, you know. But when I saw this in real life, I said, damn, that's pretty sturdy. So now we have to go to the other side. Well, there's one there, right there. You see how quick this is with the right tool, you know? Bing bang. Well, there's 2 bolts left. So the other one is right there. So last one right there. Now you know the skid plate is coming down, so I'm gonna take off the GoPro because I don't want to die today. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like under the Ford Maverick. Yeah, it's pretty fucking heavy. Look how thick this is. Seriously, it's pretty thick. Well, I'm gonna show you what it looks like under. So there you have your oil filter. Well, I think I will have to remove the first one right there, and here you have your plug. This is your oil pan, you know, right there. This is your oil pan, and this is the bolt that you have to remove. I don't know if it's a 15 or 17. Yeah, it's too big. So I had a 13, so I think it's maybe a, I don't know, 15. For those who wonder where is your transmission oil cooler, it's right there. Sorry, it's pretty tight under there. So it's right here. This is your cooler for your transmission. Usually it goes in the front right there, but now it's for the Ford Maverick is right there. So this is your transmission. I think your plug to join it is right there, this little plug. I'm gonna do it like I think it's like 30 miles, I guess. The belts are pretty clean. Everything looks clean under the car. Well, you know, like there, this is skid plate. It's pretty out. This is, I think, the plug for your transfer case right here. This is your transmission plug, and this is your transfer case, and this is your oil pan. So it's a 15 millimeters. Well, I will have to remove the skid plate right there, because if I want to take off this, I think it's maybe or maybe not, I don't know. I'm gonna check. It's maybe gonna spread everywhere, so that's drain the oil. So I use my impact to loosen up this little bolt, but I just go pretty slow. So after that, I do it by hand. Watch out, it's gonna spread. And don't forget, I'm gonna show you there's a little washer right under this, and you don't want to lose it. You know, look at this. There's a little green washer right there. So now I'm gonna clean this little bolt, because you always want it clean. And you know, if you want it to go faster, you just open the cap right there to let the air make it drain. So and for the best case, you just drop your car a little bit to make sure all the oil is going down. So I'm gonna be very, very gentle with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So the oil is going to go all into the pan. Today I went to the dealership to get my oil filter, and I asked him for this bolt. Whoop. If I had to change the little green washer, and he told me that it's a lifetime washer. It's a rubber washer, and you cannot buy only the washer, you have to buy the whole bolt. So just be careful if you don't want to buy another bolt, and you have to make sure that the thread is perfect, because if the thread is not perfect, you know, it's gonna bleed out. So just clean it and put it back when it's done. I hear some little oil. No, it's not done yet. You can see, you can hear it. I'm not done yet. Every time I clean the bolt, I always use some brake cleaner. And if you want it very, very clean, brake cleaner, it's fucking good to clean everything you want. You see? It's perfect, it's clean. You know what I just did? There was no more oil going down on in the pan, so I just started my engine for like 5 seconds, and the rest of the oil that was in the engine just fell down. It's going down like for, it's about a minute, so I'm gonna be done soon. And after that, I'm gonna take off the oil filter. I'm gonna try without removing the first skid plate right there. It's pretty easy to make your oil change. You just need the right tool, and that's it. You know, it cost me about 40 bucks Canadian. It's about 30 bucks, I think, American, US dollars. So I just asked to Ford dealers, and they told me it's about $140, 40 bucks for synthetic oil. So I saved 100 bucks today. Well, you know, it's dripping only little drop. So now you put your bolt into it. Make sure it's easy to put it in. I tied it by hand. Take a towel just to make sure that it's clean, because you don't want your car to smell the oil. So now I can do it by hand. So I'm gonna bring the pan right there. Just to make sure I don't make a big mess. Sorry, I'm gonna put my GoPro right there. It's not easy to do this with the GoPro right under the car, so. Right now, is it aligned? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So, I think I'm gonna wear some gloves. Just in case it's going to drop. I'm gonna take off my watch. All right, let's do this. It's not supposed to have a lot of oil going down from this, because I just drained the whole pan. So oh, that's good. I don't need to take off. Yeah. Yes, there's no washer. You know, usually, I don't know if you can see, they're supposed, well, just wait a second. Usually it's supposed to have a washer right into the pan, not the pan where the oil filter is going. So, but now I don't see just need to clean where your oil filter goes. You take your new oil filter, you just put some oil right onto the seal, because it's going to be easier to remove after that. So you put it there. I don't really tight it so hard. I tied it hard, but just by hand, you know, one hand, and it's that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna torque a little bit my bolt. First gear. That's it. That's it for this. Let's put it all back together. Well, now we need to put the new oil. So like I told you, it's 5.5 quarts, 5.4. So even if it's 5.5, you don't care. So you just put your brand new oil right into this. Like I told you, it says you can do your oil change with good climate, like every, I think it's 10, not 10 miles, but 8,000 miles. So it's 14,000 kilometers. Well, I do it every 4,000 miles, because I want my engine to run with clean oil, with always clean oil. And you know, I'm always driving on highway. I do like 100 kilometers. It's like 60 to 80 miles every day to go to work. So I really don't go to the city, so it's the best way to keep your engine young, fresh and clean, you know. Well, now that you had all your oil, just check the level. It's hard sometimes to see when it's brand new oil. It's perfect. When I'm done with my oil change, I like to start the engine and just take a look under to see if there's some drop, if there's some oil dripping. So you know the pan is right there, the bolt is okay, the filter, there's no oil going down. So I think I'm done with that. I just need to put back the skid plate and that's it. And now when you want to restart, to reset your oil, you just need to put menu, you go down to settings, vehicle, I don't know in English if it's like that or it's my car, and you go the third one, reset the oil changes. It says it's 49%, so I do it like 50%. So let's do it. All right, it's 100%. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and if you like it, just share it. And I'll be back with another 2022 Ford Maverick DIY. All right, goodbye.